Hello coaster lovers. So if you've seen the Geauga Lake Coasters Ranked video, it seems that Geauga Lake was the only major defunct park in the state of Ohio. But actually, there was another park in the small town of Monroe called Lesourdsville Lake. This park opened to the public in 1922, then the park closed in 2002. So the park was 80 years old when it got closed. This park features 6 coasters throughout its lifetime, and I'm going to rank all of them up. So in this video, I'm going to rank every single coaster that operated at Lesourdsville Lake. Welcome to King's Coasters. If you're new and enjoy roller coasters, this channel will be for you and consider to subscribe. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So before we start, the first 2 coasters on the list does not have a lot of information. The first one of these 2 coasters is an unknown kiddie coaster. On rcdb, it says it's a kiddie coaster, and that's all the information that this ride has. Moving on, the next coaster on the list that doesn't have info is Jackrabbit. This is also another kiddie coaster. I'm also going to guess that it's an Alan Herschel Little Dipper ride, but that's all from what I can find. Moving to the number 4 spot, the next coaster on the list actually has a bit of info, and that is Little Dipper. For this one, this is an actual Alan Herschel Little Dipper, but I couldn't find any footage of it, so here's a clone. Range at Yesterland Farm. These kiddie coasters look so dang sketchy, and the layout is not great. The sound that these rides make, it sounds terrible. It sounds like fingernails on a chalkboard, and this coaster looks very rough. The ride's restraints is just a plain metal lap bar, and it looks painful. Moving along to the next coaster on the list, we have the Wild Mouse. I'm guessing this is a clone of the Wild Mouse at Luna Park, Sydney. This coaster is definitely more sketchy than the aforementioned Little Dipper. This ride doesn't have much of a restraint, and the ride hauls, so this coaster looks very scary. This ride opened in 1961 and closed in the mid-1960s. That's what rcdb says. I think this coaster looks a bit different from the one at Luna Park. It's because it's made by Adolf Henrich. I don't know how to say it, but what a strange name. But that's all from what I can find on the web. Now, this is where we have a lot of information for the next 2 rides. The first one of these 2 coasters is Serpent. This is a Cyclone Galaxy coaster, and this coaster looks like fun. The drop there looks like it gives some airtime, the helix in the middle has some nice laterals, and the ride's placement is very pretty. It's right next to a lake. Also have some good news about this ride. It got saved! It is currently, at the time of this recording, in storage at Niagara Amusement Park in Grand Island in New York. These Cyclone Galaxy coasters looks like a lot of fun, but that's all I have to say. Now it is time to talk about the best roller coaster that operated at Lesourdsville Lake, or Americana, and that is Screech Eagle. This ride easily takes the number 1 spot, and this is the most iconic coaster at this park. It was even featured in an episode of Life After People. But this ride looks so much fun. The drop has some airtime, the ride layout is filled with amusing airtime hills. This ride gives me tornado vibes. Not that tornado, that tornado. This ride looks awesome, and it even has buzz bars, so you're definitely going to get some pretty legit airtime. Just like Serpent, this ride's placement is very pretty. It's right next to a forest, so it looks pretty cool. But that's it from what I can say. So that'll wrap it up for all of Lesourdsville Lake's roller coasters ranked. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and it'll be a blessing if you subscribe. Have you ever been to Lesourdsville Lake? Make sure to post anything you want in the comments below. I upload videos every Saturday at noon, but that's not the case for this video. It's because I have a lot of free time, so I decided to upload this a bit early. You can also check out these 2 videos after this one. But anyways, make sure to keep that adrenaline pumping, and thanks for watching.